Okay, so we are at Bombay Beach, and you were saying, Christy, that this is just a place where the locals decide to stay after the whole salinity.
Of some people stayed, and some people grew up, and some people came in. This area has a high lithium in it. They're not able to mine it yet, but it just has become this desolate, broken down area. I mean, people still live here even though it's toxic. This is home to some people. It's hard to believe, though, that this used to be like resorts. During the 1950s, Bombay Beach was a popular beach-going destination. Celebrities such as Frank Sinatra, the Beach Boys, and Bing Crosby had a luxury resort, or they actually frequented the luxury resort along the Salton Sea here. I thought this was interesting. It says that this area attracted 500,000 tourists annually, which is in comparison to Yosemite. But due to the high salinity in the lake and the chemicals from the agricultural runoff, it ended up killing off the majority of the fish, 97% of the fish and the birds in the area. So it just became abandoned, almost like a ghost town. There's just a couple hundred people here, and a lot of these people just are here in poverty. It's just hard to believe that this used to be like a resort town. And it's a beautiful area.
Like, I wondered, can you rent these places, or do you pay rent for a lot, or how does it work?
Well, these people live here.
But do they pay rent? Do they own this?
Sure, they own it. I'm not sure. It says most of the residents use golf carts to get around because the nearest gas station is 20 miles away. There's the Ski Inn bar and restaurant, which we passed. It's the only eating and drinking establishment in town. There is a drive-in theater here that has like a bunch of abandoned cars, and it's just real. There's a community center, Bombay Beach Community Center. They call it a living ghost town.
And they use the semi as the projector.
That's pretty cool.
The aliens have invaded, honey. They've invaded us. Are you glad you did Bombay Beach?
I am so glad. I love it.
What's your final thoughts about it?
Here's that sign again. The last stop for Bombay Beach Resort. It is really cool. It's cool how it's kind of captured in
Like
history.
stuck in time.
Yeah, it's like they said, a living ghost town. It's pretty cool. It's really unique. It's probably one of my favorite stops so far. It's sad that, what happened, the salinity of the lake and the toxins made it, toxic here, so they couldn't really do much. But we were talking, if that didn't happen, just imagine this whole area, it would have been so built up and so commercialized, for tourists. And it's cool. It's definitely worth a visit. If it wasn't raining, we could get out more, do some more stuff, but I'm glad we came for sure.
So on to our next stop.
On to our next stop.
Thanks for coming along on today's adventure. If you've been here before, or if it's a place you want to visit someday, let us know in the comments. Make sure to hit that like, subscribe button, and hit that bell so you don't miss what's next on our adventures. And if you love what we're doing, we'd love your support over on Patreon. It helps us keep this adventure going. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.